Hey guys, hello. Happy Tuesday. I am officially back on social media. I did take some time off over the weekend and I'm feeling much better. As you can tell, I don't sound so nasally. But I wanted to come in here real quick to bring up a topic about us not allowing ourselves to sit in overwhelm, doubt, and worry. So before I start, I'll introduce myself. I'm Eva from evacponce.com. I am an intuitive life strategist, and I work with women to help them create success all around in their life and in their business, but by primarily focusing on themselves and allowing them to unravel the resistance that they have with putting themselves first on their to-do list so that they can show up bigger and better in their life and in their business. So today's topic, I did a post about it that you can find here on the feed, that we think by allowing ourselves to sit with worry and doubt is going to eliminate what's going to happen for us for tomorrow. And what we're doing is we're robbing ourselves from the peace and the joy today, because we're allowing ourselves at that moment to be consumed with all these stories that we're telling ourselves. And for me, I wanted to give you guys a quick tip that helps me, because we all fall into this. We're all guilty. There's no one that's the exception to this rule. We all don't walk around like 100% all the time, living in a gracious space. If we were, I mean, can you imagine? It would be a beautiful thing. But from time to time, things, events, life circumstances, they knock you on your ass. And then you're sitting there and you're like, fuck, man, like one more thing, like what is going on? And then you start going down and you're spiraling. And before you know it, you're sitting there in the corner. You're probably sitting there thinking, oh my God. And then worry comes in. And then when worry's there, doubt needs to come in. And then when doubt's there, doubt's like fear. Come on in. We're having a massive pity party. Come on over. Bring your friends. Bring some guilt. Bring some overwhelm. And before you know it, your party of one turned into a party of many. And they're all these thoughts. And they're all these stories that we're telling ourselves. They're all these excuses that we like. Everything that's spinning in our head versus us trying to find the joy. And by that I mean, I know by no means it's easy, but when you find yourselves in those difficult moments, because it happened to me today, I found myself in a situation this morning and I had to find a way to turn it around. I had to find a way to not allow myself to sit there with that specific worry or that specific problem. And I had to focus on gratitude. I had to focus on, okay, this is coming to me for a reason. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to focus on it because I know I'm favored and things always work out and, for the best and highest good for myself and my family. So what can I be grateful for right now? What's working for me right now that I can physically see and be gracious about? And then I found ways to change the energy. So I went from worry and doubt, I went into gratitude, I went into appreciation, I went into finding ways to like higher my vibe so that I wasn't dipping into like negative thoughts. I was dipping into positive thoughts. And before you know it, I turned around and I was actually in a better space. I was in a better mindset. And the course of my day has brought me to circumstances and people and events and things that have helped me stay in that momentum. So do you see what I'm saying? That when you allow yourself to pivot and shift from those negative thoughts and those stories that we keep telling ourselves, because a lot of the times things we worry about are perceptions that we have on how we think things are going to work out. Meanwhile, we're so far ahead of the story that none of that has happened yet. But when you take that time to do the work and shift and pivot, you find yourself aligning, like the universe really knows how to take you by the hand. It aligns you to those people and those circumstances and those blessings that you need for that day to keep you focused. So that's my message for today. In case you do hear that in the background, that's my son. He's on his baritone because he's a cadet. He's in the bugle and drum course, so he's practicing. So if you do hear that horn, I apologize, but it's mom life. I can't escape it. I don't have soundproof walls, so it is what it is. But guys, please know that when you're in those moments, you have the power to make a choice to change your thoughts. You have the power to change your mind and not sit with worry and doubt. It doesn't help you. You're robbing yourself of being happy today, thinking about all of these things today, thinking that that's going to help you tomorrow. It's going to put you in a worse position tomorrow than when you are today. So take that, pray on it, meditate on it, consult a friend with it, let it go. And know that you are blessed and favored, that the universe is going to work things out for you, and start concentrating on what you do have control of. What do you do, what else do you have that you can appreciate? What else do you have that you can lean towards the gratitude, lean towards the faith of things? And then the universe is going to surprise you. Like, allow it, just like my amazing mentor and friend Amber Annette says, allow the universe to wow you when you sit back and let it do its thing. Don't try and micromanage and control every aspect and thought process it to death when there's really no other thing for you to do than to just trust and believe. And sometimes that's enough. So that's what happened to me today. I let it go. I focused on gratitude. I focused on what I had control over and what I needed to do. And sometimes we need to allow ourselves some grace and forgive ourselves and not feel like we have to control everything and not feel like we have to be micromanaging every aspect. Sometimes we just have to sit back and allow the universe to wow us. So that's my message for you guys today. If it served you well, feel free to hit the share button, share this out with someone that you truly believe needed to hear this message. And I'll be back in here tomorrow with another, PSA, another share, another mindful minute. But I know if it happens for me, I'm not the only one that was going through that. So I'm all about sharing when I go through something so that you guys can kind of see behind the scenes and how I work things out. And I mean, sometimes you have your days where shit happens and you want to stay in that funk because it's comfortable. But we have to really start doing things in very uncomfortable ways in order to see positive results for ourselves. Like staying in the momentum of comfortness doesn't necessarily allow us to experience better things. It's like the term insanity. You do it repetitiously, wait for so long, expecting a different result. It's not going to happen. So that's my message for you guys. Have a great day. Remember to take care of you and enjoy this amazing day. And I'll see you back, guys, in here on Wednesday. So take care of you. Bye.